Morning, morning, y'all. It is another beautiful day here on an Arizona homestead. Kind of a bittersweet day, though. As you know, our hens, or for those of you who don't know, welcome. We have 12 hens. We have some barred rocks and some Rhode Island Reds, but the girls are older and they're not laying as much as they used to, and that's okay. That happens. That's Mother Nature's way, and that's fine. We have no problem with that. But the issue is right now that we're feeding them about 3 pounds of food a day and basically getting maybe 3 to 5 eggs. Granted, a lot of that has to do with the daylight. There's less light hours right now, but it has more to do with the fact that the girls are older. I'll have to look back at our first video when we named these girls to see how old they actually are. Yes, girls, we're talking about age out here. I know it's a sensitive issue with females sometimes. I know. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. I understand. Anyway, they are getting to that age, so we're going to be saying goodbye to them. We have someone else that would like to have them. I'm not sure. I don't think they're harvesting them. I think they want them for however long they continue to lay, whatever few eggs they have, which is fine. We ourselves do not want to harvest them for stew birds. That we have got a freezer full of fresh meat birds, as we've just harvested recently 45 meat birds. So we're good in the poultry department. So we're going to be giving these ladies away. So they're going to be off to a new adventure on a new homestead here in Arizona, very close to where we are, I'm sure. But they will no longer be ours. So this actually might be the last day that we see the girls. So we'll definitely say our farewells. But we do have chicks on order. The plan was initially that we would raise our chicks this summer, and then that by this time they would be laying, and then we'd get rid of these older ladies right here. But fortunately, I got my knee replaced, and my right knee, and it's doing great, by the way. I would just like to say it is fantastic. Anyway, so I got my right knee replaced, and that kind of changed things up. And then we didn't get the chicks, but we did raise some meat birds, and it's just the way it goes. Things change. Let's get the girls in there because they're back there chattering it up, wondering what's taking me so long. But anyway, so it's time. It's time for us to say farewell to the girls. We have had them for a while. We really enjoyed them. We raised them from chicks, but it's time for us to get some more birds on board. We've ordered 20 Rhode Island Reds. We're going to stick with the Rhode Island Red. We're going to stick with the Rhode Island Reds because I feel Reds are not as big as the barred rocks. They eat less feed, and yet they produce as many eggs. So for me personally, I want to go with just more barred rocks. I would like to have some Aloha chickens. That's a breed. The Aloha breed is a breed that's specifically bred here in Arizona, from what I understand. I learned this from one of you all out there mentioned it on a comment, and I did some research. So there's this Aloha breed that is just specifically for Arizona. So it's like, heat hardy and all that kind of stuff. But they're a little difficult to find. It's not like you can just jump on Tractor Supply and order, the Aloha chickens. They don't have them. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Rhode Island Reds, and we'll get 20 of those and get those raised up here. And so there's going to be a period, as you know, there's going to be a period where we're going to be buying eggs, or maybe one of our neighbors gives us eggs. But that's just the way it goes. It's one of those lessons learned. But would I trade my knee for not buying these eggs? No, I would definitely do things the way they are. But quick question for everyone out there who's on a homestead: how long do you keep your layers? Some people change them out every year. I mean, some people keep them for longer. Some people literally are raising new chicks every year or every year and a half. How long are you keeping your layers before you retire them? And when you do retire them, are they definitely going to the stew pot? Do you give them away? What happens to them? So those are some few questions for you all. Please comment below and let me know what the story is behind your layers and what kind of layers you have. Okay? Awesome. Well, let's get in there. The girls are really getting ready, so we better get in there and get them fed. Morning, morning, ladies. I don't know if you heard that, but you all are off to a new adventure, a new homestead. So we're just gonna say we're not sure which day. We're not sure. This may be our last feeding, may not be. We don't know yet. We still got to work out some details, but I want to say morning to you all and get you fed. How are you ladies doing? I really think you ladies are a couple years old at least. Maybe even some of you 3. I do have 2 of the reds that are in there that came from a group that was a little bit younger. So those are probably the ones that are still laying. There's 2 reds that are probably only about 1.5 years. So a little different. Right, ladies? All right, here we go. 3 pounds of feed. Let's get that tossed in there. You ready? Okay, who's going? Oh, wow, you're all up there. Okay, that didn't help, ladies. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to miss you each time and I didn't. Okay. Anyway, they got their feed. And they're happy. All right. See? Ha ha ha. I love it. I love it. See, there's quite a few eggs in there right now. I did not collect eggs yesterday, so of course there's an abundance, but the day before that was 3, the day before that was 4, so we're getting about 3 to 4 a day. So yeah, these are actually not from today. Some of these were from yesterday, and I just didn't have a chance to get out here. Right, ladies? How's it going? What? You heard about the move? Oh, going upside down. You heard about the move? Yes, you're off to a new adventure, ladies. I'm sure you'll love it, wherever it is. It's gonna be great. Yum, 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 yum. What? Oh, yes. Now see how much larger the barred rocks are than the reds? And I think also the reds seem to be a little more docile than, as far as the pecking order, than the barred rocks. The barred rocks are, well, that one right there, that red right there, she's a little rude sometimes, but most of the barred rocks are really larger and very much in charge. Okay, they are large and in charge. They are so much into that pecking order. They're like, yep, you know where you're supposed to be. Let me help you get there. Peck, peck, right? All right. But yeah, these girls are some meaty ladies. Except, but like I said, look at the difference of the okay, that one right there. Okay. All right, hold on for a second. Okay. I'm trying to look at tags here. Okay. I'm trying to see which one is the older of the reds. This is one of the younger reds right here, I can tell. The older of the 2, I believe the oldest one is that larger one right there. That's from the first group. She's the same age as the barred rocks. These 2 are probably 6 to 8 months younger. Those 2 probably have some more laying time, for sure. Right? Okay. All right, you ladies enjoy. I've got lots of chores to do today. Just some basic chores around here, some on the to-do list I'd like to get done. So let's do that. It's time to hit that to-do list. Woo, y'all, we got some major aquaponic issues going on. Our swirl filter has been overwhelmed. It is just nasty. Let me let you take a look in here, and you can see what I'm talking about. What I'm doing is an old-fashioned siphon method where you just put a hose in, get it fully with water, filled with water, and then you take the pinch off the end so there's no flow. Okay, then like I just stuck my finger in the end and pull the hose out, and the suction is created, and it will actually drain this. It's actually pulling the water out. But I just wanted to show you, just this stuff is, that's not bad right there, but watch this. See if I can get a good shot of this. Some of the gunky stuff. It was really bad earlier. Not getting a lot right now. Oh, lost my flow. Dang it. Okay. Okay, what we should have done when we first did this, and I told my husband, we needed a port down here so we could drain this thing from the bottom. And he's like, oh no, let's just get it all set up, let's get it done. Yeah, no, that's not a plan. Because then you end up with this. You know, this situation where we can't drain out the water and get fresh water in there. So basically what I'm going to do is, you see the hose, the end right here is not in the water. So I got to get that other end in the water as well. This is why it's going to be difficult now, because the water is low. I might not be able to do it and hold the camera too, but we'll try. What you have to do is you have to get your entire hose submerged. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it right now with holding the camera, but I will get it started again. Hold on. Well, I couldn't get the hose to work again because the water is so low, so I've just taken my submersible pump out of the sump and I've stuck it in here as far as I can, and I'm just pumping the water out. Just trying to get as much of this water out as possible. This is really a dire situation. The sump should never get this bad. I'll just stir up some of the dirt in the water down there. Gotta stir some of the water around with this net, because it is really nasty down there. What's that bad coming out right now, but earlier, woo, it's the nasty stuff. All right, it is off, and I'm going to scrub it out, and we're going to actually put a hole in the bottom for a fitting so we can drain it next time. There were no fingerlings in here. There were at one time, so clearly the water got pretty contaminated and they ceased to exist, because there was not one fingerling in this whole tank, and there was before. All right, let's take a look at what we got going right now in aquaponics. Right now we have just the water just going directly into the grow bed, because we are in dire need of cleaning the sump. Cleaning the swirl filter. So the swirl filter is not in right now. We've cleaned that out. And since we cleaned it out, we've decided it's a good time to go ahead and put in the spigot we should have put in the first time around. So here we go. All right, well, the issue with the swirl filter and why it got so filthy was that we didn't put a spigot in the bottom so that we could take water out of the swirl filter. We knew where we are right now, so let's go forward. Let's get this installed, and then we'll set this all back up so our swirl filter is back in line. The barrel?
Yeah.
I think that'll be good. You want to mark that? Yeah, you want to mark that? Are you good? Okay. Okay, so first order of business to get this spigot in, we've got to get a hole in there. So hubby's going to drill us a nice hole, and this is what we're looking at for putting on the end, because I want it to be a little bit above the bottom to pull up some of that dirt. All right. Now we have a very nice bulkhead fitting to go in there. I'm going to show 2 pieces of that. There you go. You got it? I'll hold this. Okay, so here's the bulkhead. Ooh. Oh, the arm need to grow another. Give me this piece, yes. There we go.
Before we do that, we want to put this other piece on.
What other piece?
Because when we screw that, well, then we're going to have to get in there and screw this. Screw that into this. So
Right, so let's, okay, well, we got to figure out how long it has to be.
Well, you want it to the center, right?
Yes, please. And I'll go grab the Teflon tape.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's going to be inside the tank. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna hit there. You want it to be about in the center.
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay, we'll just eyeball it to the center of the barrel. Like that, correct? We'll put this on here so that it's already on there after we start it, or before we start it, so that we don't have to go in the barrel to try to put those small pieces on.
All right.
Okay, I'll hand you that.
Okay, and I will be ready up here. Couldn't see.
It turns lefty-tighty, the other way, the other way.
Oh, this is reverse? Oh, I see.
Okay.
Because you have to screw the other piece in. The other direction.
Alright. So, looks good. We need those channel locks. Do you know there? Oh, yeah, channel locks. Because those threads are so coarse, I'm hoping. Yeah, that we can tighten it. Alright.
Nice. Yay, now put our spigot in. Oh, that's why I didn't bring the Teflon tape for the spigot. Well,
give it a few wraps.
very nice.
Really would have done minimal leakage anyway because it's not a plastic, but
And it's not any pressure on that, it's just gravity.
yeah. Probably overkill on the
On everything?
screws in this way.
Should.
Alright.
Nice. That's what we should have done in the beginning. Lesson learned.
Still tight? Okay.
All right, let's put the swirl filter back together. Oh, yeah. That's going to be perfect. Perfect. Toss it. Put it up there. Let's do it. All right. Look at that. Look. Nice little spigot. Get that precious aquaponic water out. Yeah. Get rid of that loop in there where it was just feeding directly into the aquaponic grow bed. Now it will feed over into the tank. The tank then of course overflows from the bottom up into here, into the swirl filter, which swirls out all the heavy debris coming down to the bottom. And now we have this beautiful spigot where we can get that out at and keep it clean. I love it.
Thanks for stopping by Arizona Homestead today. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. And if it's your first time, please consider subscribing. But as always, we wish you all health, happiness, and of course, be happy, be well, and be blessed. Until next time, bye-bye.